Hey, what's up? I'm Ray Suhy from 6 Feet Under and Cannabis Corpse, and today we're checking out the MiniMorph by TWA pedals. Alright, so today we're going to be checking out the MiniMorph by TWA pedals. This is a really versatile effect. You can get everything from sweeping synth-like textures out of this thing to that kind of cool Hendrix octave fuzz that he would use sometimes, and everything in between. What's really cool about this pedal is that these mix knobs here, this dry knob blends in your guitar sound, your unaffected guitar sound, and the morph control blends in the affected sound. So you can use this thing with a clean tone, a distorted tone, just by changing these mixes up. Let me show you how to do it with a high gain sound first. So what I'll do here is I'll start with the dry sound all the way up, so it just retains that amp-like distortion, right? Check this out. I'll kick the pedal on. Kind of a cool boost as well, you know, if you turn that morph all the way down, just crank the boost up, crank the output knob up here. All right, let me back this down and bring in the morph. That's awesome. This is a really touch-sensitive pedal. Messing around with your volume control or a volume pedal will get you some crazy results with this thing. Let me kick this thing on. Just bringing the volume knob down a little bit gets all this kind of brings in this high-end modulation that's killer. Okay, so these controls here, the drive and the gain, these are cascading preamps. Basically, let's do this. I'm going to back them all the way down. Let's turn this one up first. For me, this gain knob brings in a lot more of the mid-range and kind of low-end content. And when you bring up the drive control, a lot of that high-end frequency kind of modulating stuff starts to appear. And those sweeps get really gnarly and synth-like. switch to a clean tone and run the mini morph through this channel of the amp. This dry mix knob is going to play a big part in this. You can keep that kind of clean sound in there and just bring in that fuzz in the background a little bit, just for a little extra texture. Turn the morph knob all the way up and turn the dry sound out. You get this really loud pedal. Again, this pedal is really dynamic. The harder you pick, the more it's going to react. The lighter you pick, you're going to get some kind of like envelope-y kind of tones out of this. Now, kind of mess around with this gain control a little bit. Get this really synth-like distortion out of this. And you get a really Hendrixy, super overdriven fuzz tone out of it. Killer. Alright, let's back the gain down a little bit. With both the gain knob and the drive knob backed off, get this really cool sort of like octafuzz tone. If you ever play with an Octavia, you know, it gets this kind of vibe when you clean it up a little bit. Again, mess around with your volume control. Find that tone in there that you want. And until it cleans all the way up. And then just picking a little harder. Gets nasty. Great sounding pedal. Alright, so check out the Mini Morph when it becomes available in the near future. This thing has a million sounds in it, tons of fun, and you can use it in a bunch of different styles. Highly recommended. I'm Ray Suhy from 6 Feet Under and Cannabis Corpse. Check out TWA pedals on godlike.com.